25 laps the distance for the Chaz's Auto Body Sport Trucks. Ready to have at it as they get off of turn number 4. Jake Veneta and Mike Cavallero will bring the field down for the green flag. Steve Bowden looks the field over. Up on the throttle they come. We're underway. Veneta gets the jump down into turn number 1. Cavallero trying to hold on off at 2 as Brittany Campbell has moved in on the inside.
Yeah, Mike Cavallero stepped out just a little bit off the start, allowing Brittany Campbell to the inside. Look at Barry Shaw trying to make quick work of Amy Arsenal as she finds herself backsliding a little bit, with Mike Duarte now rolling the bottom on the rear bumper of the 85, sliding through for 5th.
Contact deep in the field. Amy Arsenal, Mike Duarte, Rick Martin all battling for position. Duarte taking that spot away as Tom Scully III fills in down on the inside. Down the back straightaway, battle for 3rd. Arsenal off the pace momentarily. Cavallero trying to hold on. Watch him drift up the racetrack as Duarte and Martin both slide by on the inside.
Mike Cavallero certainly not finding the speed that he wants, as now Daryl Church slow off the pace down off of 2. Back at the front we go though as Jake Veneta tries to set sail. Mike Duarte battle for 3rd with Barry Shaw. They dive through turns 1 and 2. Rick Martin right there making it a 3-car battle for 3rd.
Duarte looking strong as he looked for that number 3 spot, but Shaw was able to hold him off with Martin on his tail as they come off of turn number 4 and down into 1. 5 laps are complete. They roll down the back straightaway. Mike Cavallero has fallen to the 7th position as the 5 of Scully III has gotten by.
Tom Scully III with his work cut out for him, as 5 cars separate him from Jake Veneta. Veneta definitely doing exactly what he needs to try and close up the points gap as he leads Brittany Campbell by 3 car lengths off of 1 this time by.
More important than the championship, it's getting that win and the consistency that they have been striving for all season long. He sets the pace by 3 lengths over Brittany Campbell down into turn number 3, but the big battle right now is for 3rd. Barry Shaw holding on with Mike Duarte and Rick Martin all over the back bumpers as they roll off at 2. Duarte takes a look down to the inside.
Yeah, those 3 cars jostling for position as Rick Martin now searching the outside to pass Duarte. Big charge down into 1, not going to be able to get to the side though. Still nose to tail down the back stretch. They continue to chase down the Everett's Auto Parts 85 of Barry Shaw.
10 laps complete as Brittany Campbell trying to close in that gap, but it has stayed the same for the last several as they hit turns 1 and 2. Rick Martin taking a look to the outside but settles it back as lap traffic forces him back down to the inside lane.
Jake Veneta still your leader. Brittany Campbell off the pace just by a couple of car lengths, riding in 2nd. Just behind them, the 3-car battle for 3rd rages on between Barry Shaw, Mike Duarte, and Rick Martin. Nose to tail down into 3. Rick Martin takes a look low, tries to get a good turn off of 4. Gonna have to settle in right behind in row across the line.
Field has stretched itself out around the 3rd mile, and the leaders head down into 3 and 4. 13 laps complete. A dozen laps remain for the 29 of Veneta, the 8 of Campbell, the 85 of Shaw, the 50 of Duarte, the 14 of Martin. Those are your top 5 cars at the halfway point.
Rick Martin getting to the rear of the 50 of Duarte, making sure that Duarte stays honest. One slip up and Rick Martin's going to be able to capitalize here as he now with the move to the outside, side by side off of 2. Rick Martin now with a big move down the backstretch, trying to make quick work of this 3-car battle. Not going to have enough speed as Mike Duarte able to keep pace with them. Rick Martin now with the big run down in a 1.
Barry Shaw holding that inside line, which is slowing him up just a little bit. With only the 50 right behind him, he's been able to hold him off. But with now Rick Martin looking to the top side, he's got to drive a little bit differently. He cannot protect both lanes, and that's helping Martin on the outside as they come off of turn number 2. Radical Rick looking for a podium down into 3.
Yeah.
Trouble off of 4, the 27. Slow on the racetrack. That slows up the 29 of Veneta, but not enough to cause him any issues.
Yeah, Rick Martin still holding that high line, trying to get to the outside of Barry Shaw, but Rick Martin waited in line and was patient long enough, and he finally decided there's only 10 laps left, it's time to go. So he's working this outside line, and He's got just about a nose advantage off of 2 this time, as Mike Duart's going to look to the inside of Shaw, not going to get there in time. Rick Martin working on 3rd.
Shaw starting to push it a little bit harder. That's opening up the inside lane. Duart trying to take advantage, but it is Martin contact there. Martin gets sideways, hangs on, but Shaw gets caught up hard on the brakes down into 1 and just keeps in time as Veneta ready to bring the field down. Brittany Campbell on the outside off of turn number 4. 18 laps are complete. Up on the throttle they come. Green flag is out, and Campbell and Veneta race side by side down into turn number 1. Campbell hanging tight off the second corner. Martin right there, a little bit loose off the corner, and look at Scully up to 4th.
Scully wasting no time trying to close the gap between him and the lead. Rick Martin looks to the inside. Battle for second between him and the number 8 of Brittany Campbell. Side by side off of 2. That battle rages on. Jake Veneta looking to take advantage and try to separate himself, but nothing doing off of 4.
5 laps to go as they cross the stripe, and Rick Martin is now lined up into the number 2 spot. Closes up on Veneta, and Rick is 2 for 2 on his battles with the 29. Can tonight he make it 3 for 3, or will Veneta finally come through and beat the 14 as they roll down into 1 with 4 to go?
4 more laps remain between the checkered and the point here. Rick Martin, though, searching high into 3. Veneta with a rear view mirror full of blue and yellow auto cosmetics. Yellow flag out, trouble off of 2.
This is exactly what Veneta did not want. You remember the last 2 times Veneta and Martin raced for the lead on restarts to complete every lap and get the best finish he can. He got it last Saturday night. Field is set. 4 laps remain. Veneta and Martin. Round 3. Off of 4. Green flag is out. They drag race down into turn number 1, and Brittany Campbell giving Veneta a little bit of a push down into 1. They drag race off at 2. Martin up on the outside.
Jake Veneta looking to stop the curse, but Rick Martin showing speed on the outside. Dead even across the line. Little bit of advantage to Veneta down into 1, but still tied at the hip off of 2.
Into 3 and 4. Twin sticks are in the air as they come off of turn 4. Veneta with a little bit of an advantage. Loose off the corner, pushing it as hard as he can. Campbell trying to fill the hole down on the inside. Trouble off of turn number 4 as the 50 of Mike Duart goes around, and we are slowed up for the 3rd time with only 2 laps remaining, and Duart does not. Oh, Veneta finally slay Goliath as they get ready to roll off of turn number 4. 23 laps. Green-white checker finish. We're back underway.
Good start for both cars at the front. 2 laps to settle the score here as Jake Veneta wheeling his 29 machine with all he's got to hold off the 14. Diving into 3, looking to work the inside on Rick Martin as they come to the white flag.
White flag is out. Martin has the advantage that time by 22 thousandths. Scully Jr. the 3rd goes around down into turn number 1. Down the backstretch, and the caution flag comes out, and this is going to change everything, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to be sitting in victory lane? Amy Arsenault up to 4th, looking for the green. We're back underway. Veneta trying to return the favor on the outside as they head down into turn number 1.
Rick Martin dives his Auto Cosmetics number 14 truck hard down the back stretch. Car length advantage over himself and Veneta as the white flag waves, this time by.
Veneta under pressure. Brittany Campbell slides on by down to the inside, edges him out down into turn number 1, but down the back stretch, it is Radical Rick Martin leading the charge down into 3 and 4. Veneta sideways through the corner. He and Amy Arsenault get together, and it's going to be Barry Shaw finishing 3rd. A wild finish for the Chaz's Auto Body Sport Trucks. Veneta went from 3rd to
waving the checkered flag again this season, but boy, he certainly earned it, battling with the likes of Shaw and Duart, and then those couple of last race restarts. Walk us through all that.
Yeah, I feel bad for Jake there. It was going to come down to a last lap battle between him and the caution come out, and I guess I had him with 1 to go, but I guess that's how it is. I gave it all on that one lap to go, so it paid off.
I mean, we can't help but remember the last couple of times where you and Veneta have started out front late in the race, and you were able to beat him on the outside. A couple of times, he was right there with you, and had it stayed green, it looked like he might have been able to pull it off. So, I mean, how did it feel having to drive with him to the inside that tough?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought he was going to get me on the last lap because he was loose, but then I got loose diving it in there, and it was going to come down to a photo finish, but feel bad the caution come out then.
Well, all said and done, here you are again with another feature win. I'm sure there's a lot of people you want to thank for this one.
Yeah, I've got to thank New England Collision, Tequila, Apollo Safety, Richie's Insulation, Brightman Lumber. I mean, all these people keep this truck going every week.
All right, well, congratulations again. Let's hear it again for your feature winner, Rick Martin. You were riding around in second place pretty much all night tonight behind Veneta, and then it all started coming undone there at the end.
Yeah, we struggled for the last couple of weeks, so I'm definitely happy with second. I'm very happy with the way the truck ran tonight. I got to thank my dad, my papa, Jimmy Kuhn, Watermark Electric, Electrical Wholesalers, Liberty and Union, Timmy Brown Music, and Imperium, Massachusetts.
Now, when those last couple of laps, I mean, there was 2 or 3 restarts with just 4 to go, and next thing you know, you have Rick Martin has got himself to the front, and you're battling side by side with Veneta. I mean, what's going through your mind at that point, knowing I had a second place in the bag, and now I got to work that much harder just to get the second place finished?
Just being really on top of my restarts, and that's where they get me usually is on the restarts, so just being close to their bumper, and yeah.
Well, certainly another strong finish from the number 8 truck. Let's hear it for your second place finisher, Brittany Campbell. Drive tonight from you, sir. I mean, first of all, 3-car battle between Rick and Mike. Flat front right, was it?
Yeah.
And then you drove through the field. Where'd you come from, man?
I came from Abington, Massachusetts. No, I was, you know what, I'm never going to make it easy for Rick to get by me. I mean, I'm going to race him hard, but, you know, we made a little contact going into one and cut my right front tire down. The truck was super tight and whatever. We came in the pits and made a little adjustment on the left rear and changed the right front tire, and here I'm sitting third. Never give up.
Never give up. I mean, I'm sure, what a flip of emotions, right? I can only imagine what you must have been feeling up there. And then to be standing here talking to me in third, it must just be, that must have been a lot of fun.
To be honest with you, I saw dollar signs for Roy because I thought for sure I was not going to stop. But thank God and I have brakes this week. So, yeah. But no, I was like I said, I was bummed out when that happened, but I mean, the truck was super tight. I was keeping Mike at, you know, just doing everything to keep him back there. And hey, you know what? I'll take third all day long after a right front flat tire to come through the field. It's all good.
What an awesome drive, overcoming attrition. Sure, there's a lot of people that you want to thank for this one, and the brakes.
Yeah, thank God for brakes. Yeah, I got to thank Roy Everett's Auto Parts, my wife Moss, my daughter Ariana, her boyfriend Xavier.
All right. Anyone else you want to thank?
Yeah, my dad. Congratulations to Mr. Martin. He deserves it, man. He's a hell of a racer. I know I roughed it up a little bit, but it is what it is, right? Just my family, my dad, cousin Kev, and yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up with that.
The mantra of the night.
I gotta thank Vern Belcher.
Vern Belcher. You always got a last minute thank you. The mantra of the night, never give up.
Never give up.
Let's hear it again.